Module 4 is about how trust can influence transparency and couples alignment. We're going to focus quite a lot of time on conflict resolution strategies. There's a really great video, a long video, but a great video from eMoney on transparency, one of the forefront leaders in financial transparency is the provider of that webinar, Dr. Emily Kushel. And so I hope that you get a lot of value out of that. In regards to conflict resolution, there's an entire profession on mediation and people specifically trained to resolve conflict. So I wouldn't expect you to come out of this module a pro in resolving conflict, but hopefully you will get a little bit more familiar with the idea of triangles and how people like to involve a third person to side with them during conflictual times. And oftentimes this is not productive if it's not a trained professional. So, for instance, let's say that two parents are having a conflict. They might say things to a child to get them to maybe side with them or take their perspective, or maybe they just even give little punches towards the other partner in the relationship, such as, oh, that's something they always do. It's so annoying. And it's a way for you to get alliances in a unhealthy way. So let's think about more productive ways of resolving conflict. Maybe just starting with getting more comfortable talking about money and the dollars and the cents with clients and being willing to name the thing versus just talking around the idea of he makes more than I do, or she makes more than I do, or comparing one another's situation to those of people we might see in our neighborhood or on social media. Conflict is inevitable, so our ability to get comfortable with it and talk about the thing versus talking around the thing is really pretty impactful for our clients' work. There's an article also about, do you know how much your spouse makes? And I think that's a fascinating thing to think about, that we're trained from a very early age that it's not polite to talk about money. And now here we are in adulthood, and we're being forced to have these conversations about money within our household in particular. And it's the tiniest little things about household bills and also the bigger things of what does retirement mean for you. And those all come with tangible numbers attached to it. So regardless of the profession that we're in, the majority of us are in a financial profession, but some people might be in a different type of helping profession. And how can we have these conversations in a more direct and comfortable way that's transparent for all parties and helps reduce conflict for all parties and gets people on a congruent pathway forward? So I'll look forward to seeing what your favorite pieces were from this week on the discussion board. And meanwhile, I hope that you enjoy the readings.